quarter-final clash against Josh Rock. You felt like you were warming to the task there?
Yeah, I felt like it was a great game, but then I came back and checked the stats. Josh actually played a lot better than me, but they're the games you like to win, where you've not played the best, but you've got the win.
What's going through your head then before you step on stage for the semi-final? Were you talking to yourself in any different way?
Yeah, I just said to myself, it is what it is. You've got 2 points now. Just try and play your best. And yeah, I pulled out of somewhere and got the win over Gezi and moved on into the final.
Yeah, I was going to say, taking out the two Welsh home heroes, Gezi first, and we particularly liked the Gezi-esque celebration during the game. Just sometimes can't help yourself getting Gezi, can you?
No, I can't help myself, but luckily it didn't backfire, and I got the job done. And then in the final against Johnny, it was a great game. Gutted I couldn't hit the 9, but yeah, I can feel myself. I'm close to it now. Yeah,
what was it like, the crowd being on your back? Because to be fair, you kept your cool very well.
Yeah, usually I get on, but tonight I just felt like I needed to win. Like I've always said, do the hard work, and then in the final just relax. I didn't give too much away, didn't give too much to the fans, and yeah, got the win. 5
different winners, 5 weeks. Are we about to see a little barrage happen?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I really do hope so, that I can go off into the lead now. But it's the same week, it's a new week, and you don't know what to expect. This starts for you, so hopefully we can have a good weekend this weekend and move on to Nottingham next week.
Yeah, and just on that, obviously going from 7th to 3rd just in 1 week, it just shows how quickly the table can change.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot in it leading into tonight, but yeah, I knew with a win I'd be in a good position. That's what I've done.
And dispatching of the 2 Welshmen, have you got security walking out with you tonight?
No, don't need them.
Well done, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Luke, congratulations. Did the comments that were made possibly in week 4 after the fact that you'd lost another game, that sort of fire you up a little bit tonight? Because obviously you're clearly finished. Clearly.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I've not been reading too much, but just go on the betting, and I'm favourite to win the title, favourite to top the titles, to win the league phase. So yeah, I know I've just got to pick it up a little bit more, and yeah, that's what I've done tonight.
Probably mentioned it earlier about the Josh Rock game. Did that sort of giving you a little bit of a settler in the sense of the fact that actually I've got through a game where, like you say, Josh played pretty well, but now I can go on and win this and actually get back into the top 4?
Yeah, definitely. That's all I wanted to do. I say it every week, just win that first game and get 2 points on the board. I've said it for the past 2 years. But yeah, it's been a fair few weeks since I've won a quarter-final game here, but to go on and win the whole night means a lot.
And just finally, Cardiff, that's the 2nd year in a row, obviously, you've won here. What is it about this venue that you like, clearly?
Yeah, I mean, it's not too big. The fans are here, they make the racket, and yeah, just love it here.
Good luck for the weekend, Luke. Thank you.
Luke, congratulations on your first nightly win in this year's Premier League campaign. You said that players in the practice room had been given a few jibes. Who's been saying what to you? Is that fired you up to finally get that monkey off your back this year?
Yeah, I don't think there's obviously about winning and losing, just the same crack, the same jokes and banter that we always have in the back room. Like I said on stage, I've not been bantering around too much because I've not been winning. I just wanted to be every week. I just come here and I just say to myself, I'd rather go on stage without any practice. But yeah, I've got to put some hours in and then do my job.
Does that mean that you can give some back now that you finally got your first nightly win?
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see next week.
You're heading into Minehead now, UK Open. It had been 10 years since somebody defended the World Championship, and you've done that. 10 years since the UK Open. Now that you've won nearly everything in the game, it's just breaking those little records just to give you that extra motivation to go on that stage and win.
Yeah, I mean, I was just scrolling as I do, and I've seen obviously, I think Michael van Gerwen won 2015, 2016, and the first thing that came to me was the world's first person to go back to back 10 years ago. So yeah, hopefully we can do it again, but absolutely love the UK Open. You don't know what to expect, and you can play absolutely anyone.
Cheers, Luke, well done.
Thank you.
Luke, congrats on the win. Back-to-back games with a big fish checkout as well. Your eyes must light up when you see 170.
Yeah, you don't usually see 2 in a night, but for myself to hit them 2, it was that little bit special. And I see a few people message me about not hitting the big fish, so hope people put bets on tonight and I've won them some money.
And you mentioned the crowd, but you have to do it the hard way against the home favourites. Do you enjoy those games as part of you when you have to go up against the home team?
Yeah, I think it's just all about not letting on too much to the fans, and that's what I've done tonight. I just kept myself to myself and just played my darts, and yeah, I came out with the win. Thank you.
Luke, congratulations on getting your first night win of the year. In terms of where this ranks for your career, I mean, I think Mardle said on stage, a little bit of a dry spell kind of for you. Is this technically one of the hardest things you have to go through in terms of the pressure people are putting on you in this Premier League?
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. Obviously, like I said, last week, seen a few comments and just went straight onto the betting and still favourite to win the phase, win the title. So obviously I looked at that and I was just saying to myself, fair enough. I've just got to pick myself up now and go on to win. And yeah, tonight's obviously definitely a statement to everyone out there. And yeah, we move on to this weekend in Minehead.
You also mentioned on the stage about being really proud of yourself actually tonight. Is that something you find a little bit harder to come to these days because you're so used to expecting yourself to win all the time?
Yeah, I mean, when you're not winning, it's not a nice feeling. You've got to pick yourself back up, and yeah, every week's a new week. But yeah, tonight definitely gives me confidence going on down to Minehead.
And finally, you were also nominated to be one of the breakthrough people of the year. Is that something you would have expected to come after already being a back-to-back world champion?
Yeah, I mean, I think I broke through twice now, 2024, 2025. But yeah, obviously I'll be going to Madrid, and it should be a good night and hopefully meet some superstars over there.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
Just one more, if that's all right, Luke, about the UK Open, looking ahead to it. Obviously, you've already won this title, but you want to win it again. How also, as well, just thinking about this, you'd be pretty close to £3 million in ranking prize money if you do that. There's got to be a motivation, surely.
Yeah, definitely is motivation. But like I said there, you don't know what to expect, and I know every player, they're going to be looking at the TV, they're going to be looking at the draw, because this is the UK Open, it's a random draw every round, and that's why I love it. So hopefully we can have a good run.
Good luck this weekend. Thanks,
Thank
Luke.
you.
Cheers.
To change your